Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you so much for coming for our English class. Today we have come for our session 26. We have very, very little only to finish our part 2, Suddha Bhakti. So, today also we have come to the even in Harinam Chintamani, just now the class finished, in that also we were seeing about me and mine. And here also we are going to see the same me and how to avoid that me and mine 10th aparat. So today we will be seeing that. Before that we will finish our prayers. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pashata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So, we have some nice flowers here. So you can pluck these flowers and offer these flowers for our Suddha Bhakti. Just a minute. Just okay. So you pluck these flowers, very nice flowers. Okay. And you can offer for that Harinam Chintamani and then Suddha Bhakti for all the scriptures. Now for Gaurnitai, we have beautiful white color flowers.
好想和你在一起，和你一起数天上的星星，收集春天的细雨。
So we will one more time we will put it and we'll make the flowers little big, and then we can very nicely see in a big screen.
好想和你在一起，和你一起数天上的星星，收集春天的细雨。
Okay, so we will offer these flowers for our Gaurnitai. Hare Krishna. Now we will go for our Radha and Krishna, and then I don't know what is there. We'll see what is there. So all wonderful, colorful lavender color flowers, blue color flowers, all roses and hibiscus, all in that color, that violet mixed, lavender mixed, pink mixed, and blue color roses. We have never seen blue color roses, no? So here we have got a complete garden full of blue color roses. So all the colors we can see Actually, Krishna changes his color. This Maharaj told once. When he is in Vatsalya Rasa, his color is little bit different. The blue is different. But when he is with the gopis, his color is different. Because his color, the bluish color, that is mixed with the gopis' golden color. So, because of the golden color of the gopis, his blue color, it's it a dark blue color diminishes, and with the gold mix, it becomes lavender and violet, and so many colors appear in Krishna. Beautiful Krishna with beautiful colors. So, in that same way, we have from blue, we are traveling towards a different blue, and then we are coming to slowly, we are coming to lavender and violet, and then slowly it's coming to pink, mixed pink. So, in that same way as Krishna changes his color according to his rasas, here these roses are also changing their color according to the according to Krishna's color. Okay, so you please offer all these flowers for Radha and Krishna. And now we are going for Radha and Krishna, fruits for Radha and Krishna. I was told some this fruit's name is something. Just a minute, let me find out what is the fruit name. Okay. So this is jujubes fruit from China. This Chinese jujubes. The fruit's name is Chinese jujubes fruit.
这个就是我们的发货标准，底色是黄色的，带了一点红。
So in each and every fruit, it has got one red color mark in that. This is a Chinese jujubes fruit. You can see how Krishna's lotus feet is completely red here. Just like the whole Krishna's body is bluish and violet, lavender color, all color mixed, but his lotus feet is completely red. Like that, this jujubes fruit also, the whole body of the fruit is yellow color, golden color, and one portion is the red color. Just like this fruit, Krishna's body also, his lotus feet is totally red. Can you see that? Okay, here for our Radha Krishna, so many items. Very nice. Naan is there. Butter naan. Idli, sambar, and then for jalebi, for butter naan, there is some sabji is there. Gulab jamuns are there. Some sabji is there. Then curd is there. This is one more dahi vada, and they have put what is that? Cheese and cream on top of this curry. This some sabji for naan. On top of that, they have made decoration with cream. And some rice is also there, white rice, and then some tomato rice, then some sweet, samosa sweet, salads, that side, then mango pieces, raw mango pieces, and papaya pieces. And there is 2 kinds of juices. This is watermelon juice, and this is, I think, lemon juice. So many varieties of boga is there. We have put all tulsi manjari, and we will offer this for Radha and Krishna. And then we'll go for our Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So nice puris, then appam, then sabji, then some fry, aloo fry, everything is there. So we can offer all this for Radha and Krishna, and then we can offer this for Guru Parampara, and then for Srila Prabhupada. So now we will cut all the grapes, and we will offer for our beloved Srila Prabhupada. Nice, no? Very nice fruits. So we can very nicely offer these fruits for our beloved Srila Prabhupada. Okay, one more time you want to pluck more fruits? Okay, enough. So we will offer all these fruits for Shri Krishna, and then we will offer it for our Srila Prabhupada. So we missed that Manjari Tulasi, no? So we will keep this Tulasi. That's very important. Just a minute. We'll take one Tulasi and offer it for the grapes. Okay, now Tulasi is there. We have offered it for Krishna also. And now we will go for the rose garden, and we'll pluck rose flowers for our Srila Prabhupada's Pada Puja. So we have so many roses. We can take as much as we can. Be careful to pluck it. Okay, so we can take the petals of the roses and offer for Srila Prabhupada, or we can offer the roses just like that by removing the stems and all other parts. Here we have pasta, white pasta with white sauce. This is Chinese pasta with white sauce and sweet corns. Very nice. Some red pepper, green pepper, carrots, and basil leaves. Everything is there. Fantastic. This color itself looks very nice, and this Maharaj will eat, so we can give him this very nice item. Okay, so we can offer this for Radha and Krishna, and then for Srila Prabhupada, and then for we will offer this for our Maharaj, His Holiness Bharat Maharaj Ki Jai, and then the Maha Prasad is for us. Okay, now we have some cherries or mulberries. Just we'll see what's happening. Mulberries. So nice. So we will, what we will do, we will put one tulasi for this mulberries. This is a mulberry bush. So in the mulberry bush, we are going and we will offer these mulberries for our Maharaj. Okay, so we will offer all these things for our Radha and Krishna, and then we will offer these mulberries for our Maharaj. Then, so for Maharaj lotus feet, we have these flowers. So we will see. We'll offer these flowers for our Maharaj Pada Puja. So nice flowers. So we can offer these flowers and music. The instrument what they used is the flute. It's a Chinese flute. So that is why it's giving the our Indian flute like, but it is a Chinese flute music. Okay, so you can offer how much ever you want. You can offer for Maharaj lotus feet, and then we'll go for the class. So now this faulty bhakti, we were seeing this faulty bhakti now. Material attachment, inattention. Yesterday we finished inattention. Committing sin also we finished. Material attachment, instructing the faithless. The last one I think we are going now. Ashraddha Dana Vimukha. Giving the name to the faithless. This, I think this is the last one. Instructing the faithless. Okay. Giving the name to the faithless. We can chant the name, but asuras or materialists do not hear the name. But exposure to the name will bring about faith. It says in the Shastras, if somebody is closing their ears when we are chanting, that means they are asuras. So here also it has been given that they are asuras who doesn't want to listen to the name. They are materialists. They don't want to listen to the name. So how to develop faith in them? We have to expose them to the name. Then they will develop faith. Faith is a qualification for accepting the name. So if we want to have the name chanting, if we want to chant, then faith is a qualification. Eventually they can develop faith, and when they get faith, then they actually take the name and chant seriously. First they have to develop faith, and then after getting faith, then they actually take the name and chant seriously. Example, Shishupala. He did not have a faith at all. He was a demon. He certainly chanted the name of the Lord out of hatredness, and that purified him. So he was chanting, "Hey, Govinda." So he was thinking that he's scolding Krishna. Govinda means he thought it's a very bad name. Because he was telling that you are not a king, you are just a cowherd boy who has only guy, that cows and all these animals you have with you. You are not a king, but and you are always herding them and all these things. So to mention this, he used the word Govinda. So he thought it is a very big, in a big way, he has brought down Krishna, saying that he's a cowherd. But actually, he was chanting Krishna's name very wonderfully, very much glorifying, which Krishna likes so much. That's why he got purified. So whatever he was scolding Krishna with hatredness, everything was Krishna's wonderful namas, like Govinda, Gopala, all those names he was using for scolding Krishna. So therefore, it's a slow process. But he did it with hatredness. No, that's why it took a long. It was taking a long time to purify him. So it was a slow process. But eventually, one can become purified, even if one is a demon, by hearing the name of the Lord. This is a very, very important point. So never ever forget this point. But eventually, one can become purified, even if one is a demon, by hearing the name of the Lord. He can be a demon. He can be in our house. He can be our relative, or he can be from an outsider. Anything. If he is a demon, somehow we have to make them listen to the name. So that is our challenge. So without doing this, if we are directly going and preaching them, we'll be meeting we'll fall down very badly, because we don't know how to treat this kind of people. That's why if we don't have proper knowledge, we cannot do proper devotional service. If we are not properly guided, then we will do whatever we think devotion that we will do, and we will fall down. So fall down means what? The bhakti will go down. We will go down from our position. So therefore, it's a slow process. But eventually, one can become purified, even if one is a demon, by hearing the name of the Lord. So if the faithless are instructed to chant, they will only commit offense. So if we are going to instruct somebody, you chant, then we are only committing offense. So in the same way, if we are going to instruct anything about bhakti, in any way, you do bhakti, you hear the class, in any form of bhakti, if we are going to instruct the faithless, then they will do offense. Because they're faithless, they don't have faith. That is why they don't want to do it. They don't like it, that devotional service. But because we are telling, they are doing. So because that is why always Maharaj used to say, Maharaj, the children are not doing chanting, not doing devotional service, not doing what to do. Maharaj generally says, just Just leave them, don't force them. Don't force them. But there are also some few ways where how we can make them chant, for which we have to little put our efforts. While they are sleeping, we can switch on the Prabhupada Dhun. While they are working in the house, in that same room, we can put a tape recorder which is very slow, very little, which they cannot hear. But then also that sound vibration will reach them, reach their ears. Or very slow you can keep. So in this way, making them to listen Krishna's name, then slowly they will get they will get faith. They will receive faith for the name, and then they will start chanting. Okay, the faithless may beg for the name because of wanting to get free from misery and hankers for position and enjoyments. Then why some Kanishka devotees, they are begging for the name? Begging for the name means they want to chant and they are coming, they are asking and taking the chanting beads and chanting back. Why they are taking all these things when they don't want to chant? Why they want to show off? Why they are taking all these things? Because they think that if they chant, sometimes their misery will finish. So in their life, there will not be any more problems. So like this, they are thinking. This is what here Maharaj is doing. And hankers for position and enjoyments. So because always his mind is completely occupied with enjoyments and position. I should reach this level. I should reach that level. Okay. So for which reason he is hankering for position and enjoyment, and because of that, the family also suffers. Why? Because the associates also will naturally take up those qualities. That's the problem. So to give him the name is an affair. So we should not give that name for those persons on the part of the Vaishnava. Okay, they have chanting beat, they have chanting beats and chanting back. But then why we should tell them chant? If we are going to tell them chant, children or the elders, they will get irritated because they don't understand the value of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So that is why this problem is coming. Sometimes they argue like anything. So for all that we have in the Bombay, Nadanath Swami Maharaj disciples, they have given lots of like this, lots of classes they have given. So we cannot instruct such faithless person to chant, and how to deal them practically. All these tips they have given. 100 methods of wrong chanting, preaching, and all that they have given. So if we can instruct a faithless, what will happen if we don't even know who is faithless or who is full of faith? Okay. So Maharaj is telling that in Nishtha stage, the devotee is 50% is having faith. So that itself is so far away. So now the faithless person, he is having everything. Is for Nam Kavasta, he will be chanting one round or something like that. So then generally he takes association of these bad guys who wants to lose their faith. Like the way they talk, these people will lose faith in Krishna, devotional service, and devotee. So these are all natural politics which is happening. So if we instruct a faithless person to chant, so if we think that if we instruct the faithless person a faithless person to take up chanting, he will not take up. Who doesn't want to do it? Then that person will commit offense. Oh, this ISKCON people, they are very bad. Like that, they will start because they don't have faith. They find fault on ISKCON. So if somebody is scolding somebody or finding fault, we can come to a judge or conclusion that these people who who are doing offense, but he is not able to come out of this situation because he is faithless, but we have to help this faithless person if we can. But the person, because he doesn't have faith, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to chant. He doesn't want to do it. And if we force him, then it's going to revert. They use the word revert. It will backfire. When backfire means we ourselves will be shot by these offenders. So we should be very careful with the people who are pretenders, who are cheating, who are in ISKCON only and telling that they don't, telling that the Nama is not pure and so many other things, all the 10 aparatas they will do, because of which we associate with them, then we will also go bad. That's why this faithless person we should not touch. An Uttamadhikari can easily tackle this person. We see that Jada Bharat was so easily tackling that King Raghugala. He was not having faith at the beginning, but very easily Haridas Thakur, this Jada Bharat preached to him. So, and if that faithless person, for our surprise, he comes and begs for the name. You are so nice. You can give this name, this chanting back to me. I will do chanting, and all this they will say, and they will somehow take that name from us. I will chant. They will tell, and then what will happen? Because they don't have faith, they will take that chanting and they will use it for how to say, they will think that because if they chant, they will come out of their hurdles or come out of their problems or misery, or they want they have some hankerings for post, enjoyments, name, fame, and all this will, they think that it will happen by chanting. For that reason, they will chant. They will not chant for the reason we should get connected with Krishna, not for that. This is the cheater, pretender. We will not even know them. So yesterday also some devotees were asking that the person who comes in distress condition, whether they chant like this. The distress condition person, who is he going to meet? If he is going to meet a Kanishka, it's in Kanishka also 3 types of Kanishka are there. So if he is going to meet a Madhyama, then he will take up Suddha Bhakti. If he is going to meet a low Kanishka and then take advices from him, then he will, just like this person, he will also become engrossed in material matters and lose his faith. Okay, so faith on Krishna, faith on Guru, faith on chanting, and faith on devotees. So we should. It is very difficult. No? It's very difficult because this person is a pretender. Pretender means he's acting, and he's having all these plans inside his heart. He's not opening it. That's why it's very difficult to find out. Anyway, without without knowing this committed aparat is little different, but with knowingly doing this aparat is quite different. Okay, so that those two items have been given by Maharaj. Now we will see, and even if that faithless person begs for the name, he is begging not because of faith, because he has no faith, but he is doing it for certain material motives. So he has material motives. Because of that, he is asking for this name, begging for the name. So if we give instruction on the names to such a faithless person, then that is offense. If we give instruction on the name, so we give instruction on the name for such a faithless person, that is supposed to be a very great offense. That means we should know, we are not small child that we cannot even judge anything. We should know what is good, what is not good for us. But if we are attached to that person, then only we will be having so many doubts. If we are in the detached, bhakti gives detachment, that detachment, if we are having, then all this will naturally become favorable for the devotee. Okay, so what is the correct procedure? The Vaishnava should first instruct him to give up his longing for material enjoyment. So we have to preach how you give up your material enjoyment. If he is in the mood of hearing, then we have to preach to him, instruct him to leave his taste for enjoyment. Just because we are preaching in the beginning stage, we cannot expect them to immediately change also. But at least we can control them by giving them prasadam and all that. When he sees he has real faith, then he should give him the name and instructions on Sambandha. So if a devotee, pure devotee, he sees a faithless person, then after talking to him, he will take promises, and then he gives a name and instructions on Sambandha. There are two types of offenses. One is knowingly committing offense. One is not knowingly committing offense. We are not children. We are not child that we don't know how to eat. So like that, we have to, we should know that we should not preach to the faithless. Even though if we are knowing that he is, he doesn't have faith, still if we are preaching, that means we are attached to him, we are scared of him, or we have more attachment to him than Krishna. So at that point, because we are attached to that person, we tend to take his qualities, and then our faith also will be checked. Okay, so knowing that the person is unqualified for our material motives only, we give the name to him and encourage him, even though he don't have faith, because we want to take their money and get their support, or for some reason or other make them disciples or to get followers, then that is one type of offense. And the next type of offense, this person who comes to the devotees, what's happening? He doesn't have faith, but he acts as if he is having faith. In that, the Vaishnava acts like in that Vaishnavas, what they do, they instruct this person very carefully. Just like Maharaj says that they will make the small Prabhupada for them to hear, and then giving prasad and all these things. If we are doing for 1 year or a long time, then they will start listening to our class. So this is a very important secret points Maharaj has. So when we think that he has actually got faith, then after preaching, when we see that he has developed faith, at that moment we can give the name to him. But if we are giving to we knowingly giving to a person who doesn't have faith, then what will happen? He will go to hell. There is no other way, because he is trying to cheat Krishna. Because he's trying to cheat Krishna. He has something inside, something outside. This is cheating. Putinati. So the Vaishnava, the person who gives a name, also goes to hell. So in Guru's case, Banu Maharaj told once that even though it's a Guru, spiritual master, we have to be careful. If he loses his faith, we cannot follow him. We have to reject him. Then what to speak of somebody who really don't have faith? We have to reject them. Otherwise, what will happen? With them, we will also go to hell. So, rejecting means what? The same people living in one house, what to do? So, the thing is that we have to, first of all, make him eat nicely, prasadam, and then make him samba. What is that? Faith. For installing faith in his heart, we have to do something. Somehow, by giving prasad, or by giving books, or by preaching, or somehow, we will develop little faith on the Vaishnava. Then only the name also goes to hell. So the person, when he is giving this, and somebody is a disciple of that Guru, that if the disciple is supporting that Guru who is doing such things, then the disciple also goes to hell, and the Guru also goes to hell. So it's very bad, because he's responsible for giving the name. So it is really very difficult, because he's responsible for giving the name for that person. Because of us only he got the name. So he has to go to hell. That's all. It's very, can't digest at all, no? Just because we give the name, we go to hell means it's, what will the preachers do? Some devotees, they have asked this question to Maharaj. Maharaj, we don't know. First of all, they act and they take the name. After that, we see that they are not really devotees. They don't have faith and all that. So Maharaj says that we have to a little bit judge them. And then if we see them that they are not having faith and they are taking up this Rama and doing something, then we can immediately reject them. Reject them means not giving that 6 association. We will not associate with them. So then, if we say, even a Guru is asked to say that here afterwards I don't have anything to do with this particular disciple. So like that, they break that relationship of Guru and disciple, like that. So if we are continuing with the same Guru or same disciple who is also very cheater, then it's really dangerous. They are also following that Guru, then also it is dangerous. 2 types of offenses in giving the name to the faithless. Aparada in knowledge, aparada from ignorance. All those points Maharaj has given here very, very simply, very easily. If the Vaishnava gives a name to an unqualified person because of material motives, then he must suffer because of this offense. So if the Vaishnava gives a name to an unqualified person because of material motives, so we think that, okay, he's my relation, so I can give him. No, we cannot give for unqualified people. If we are giving for qualified people, then it's okay. Not qualified means then we also have to suffer, and that person also have to suffer for the offense. Once our Guru Maharaj accepted some bad some devotees, but they became bad afterwards, and then he was asked to reject that disciple. Otherwise, Guru Maharaj's health was going very not good. So Guru Maharaj announced that such and such a person is removed from ISKCON. No more connection with ISKCON. So the Guru himself is rejecting the disciple when he wants to leave ISKCON, or so many things are there, accordingly will happen. Then aparada from ignorance. The Vaishnava believe the person has faith and gave instructions, but later finds he does not have faith. This is what they were asking about the question. First, they give they believe the person and they give faith and they give instructions, and then only they slowly find out that this person is not qualified for that. Okay. Effects of the name offense is not remedied. Disciple goes to hell because of his nama aparadas against Krishna, Vaishnava, and Bhakti. Guru, who is responsible for this, also goes to hell. See, what is this? By doing this one aparad, both Guru and disciple goes to hell. It's so dangerous, this aparad. This faith, preaching to the faithless person is very dangerous. What is the remedy? There is some remedy for all the aparadas. So this is the remedy given. The person should reveal this offense to Vaishnavas. In front of the Vaishnavas, you go stand and just tell that I have done this to this Vaishnava. Give up that disciple and reject that person. So as Guru Maharaj was asked to give up that disciple and reject that person, same way we also have to reject such people and not take association with them. If in case they become our relatives, so what to do? So it's a challenge only. You have to be very careful, and in that 6 association, at least we should minus this. What is this? Intimately talking, intimately revealing our heart, all this we should not. So this, because of this faithless person has no faith, and we will also, by associating with him, we will soon, within no time, will also fall into that category of not having faith. And we go to the hell. Correct method of correct method of preaching and giving the name even to the faithless. So this is the last page, finished. Correct method of preaching and giving the name even to the faithless. So this is the, then we can ask, so that means I cannot preach, nobody can preach. So for that, Maharaj has given us what is the correct method of preaching? Giving the name even to the faithless. In this, how to the preaching, how it should be. First, the process of Sankirtana allows everyone to hear the name. That's how we can preach to the faithless. Okay? Sankirtana. So we are just doing Sankirtana and going out with the name. That's how we can preach to the faithless. Yeah, but the thing is that while we are going to Sankirtan and take Mahamantra and all that, we want to everyone to hear the name. That's how we can preach to the faithless. Okay. So in that way, we will preach to the faithless by chanting or by putting Prabhupadun or Nagar Sankirtan, like that. By constant hearing, even an asura or materialistics will develop faith. So once Maharaj told you, just give Charanamarta only, we are taking this materialistic people will come sometime to the temple, means they take this Charanamarta. So this Charanamarta tastes very, very nice because it is made up of very nice jackfruit and all these things. As we are offering for Krishna, we have to offer for Krishna and Guru. But this faithless person doesn't have any faith, and he doesn't want to involve or give anything to Guru and Krishna. He wants personally, he wants himself to glow or to be nourished. He doesn't want Guru or Krishna to be nourished. He wants himself to be nourished. So this enjoyment tendency, only this materialistic tendency, that is what is making him to become faithless. So we have to remove that first. From this faithless person, we have to remove that tendency to enjoy. That we have to somehow remove by preaching or by making him constantly hearing while he's sleeping or this, that. So somehow we have to, even though they are our relatives also, we have to follow some little methods. And relatives means it's easy. We can give them bhakti, we can give them prasad, we can, it's all in our hands to put some Mahamantra. So Maharaj told Charanamarta, if they are going to take 3 months or 3 weeks, within 3 weeks or 3 months, this even within 3 days, he said, anything can happen. The person who is drinking liquor, he will stop drinking, it seems. But to person, it will differ. One person 3 days, one person 3 weeks, one person 3 months. But it will happen surely, continuously, if we give every day Charanamarta. So like this, this takes time. Because these people are asuras, they are materialistic people, and we have to slowly only we can give them faith. We have to be very patient, and just with one word, or just give them one preaching, just 5 minutes preach and 10 minutes preach, they will not change like that. It's not going to happen like this. It's going to be very serious. Seriously, we have to take an indirect method of preaching to them. Direct method of preaching will not work with them. Indirect method of preaching will work with them. Okay, so and when they get faith, then they will seek out for a guru and get the name along with instructions. So if we make them to have faith slowly, steadily, and then let them take these instructions. By chanting, the person will come to pure level. Begin to chant Suddha Nam, chant purely. So we have to chant with the devotees, then we will get Suddha Nam, and chanting purely, all this will happen. Then slowly and steadily they will become nice devotees. Then he can get prema, and thus we can save that person. So it's so easily, Maharaj is telling that even a faithless person, so easily we can, so second line he is bringing him to Suddha Nam, and third line he says he will get prema. And then we can save that person. So our pure devotees, our acharyas are so merciful that they, just like that, they give mercy. So the faithless person also, he can be saved by very big acharyas like Prabhupada. No, he saved so many people who were on the roads. They were hippies and taking ganja and all that, but Prabhupada saved them. So it's very easy for a big acharya like Prabhupada, but it is very difficult for us. We have to use our intelligence or guidance. We have to take from acharyas, and then we have to reach them. Very slowly and steadily we have to change them. In this way, the whole world is delivered and the preacher becomes dear to Krishna. So that is what. The preacher is always dearmost for the Krishna. That is why we should never criticize the preacher. When these people are criticizing that devotee, and Krishna sees that the devotee is glorifying Krishna at that time, then this is really painful for Krishna. So when somebody is criticizing the devotee, at that time, that devotee is glorifying Krishna. So Krishna cannot forgive because of this reason only. Okay, thank you so much, dear devotees. We finished this today, this point, and then next, tomorrow we will go for the next aparat. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Vancha kalpadarupesha kripa sindhupye cha patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol, dear devotees. Hare Krishna.